Oh, hello, and welcome to today's Decay. We're going to celebrate births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. It is December 19th, and here all the dates are really right. I did the 18th really late, so I just figured I'm here. I'm definitely here, so why not keep going? We switched from martinis to Gibsons, which are basically the same drink, just instead of olives, it's onions. I don't know if it's based off of like the Gibson Girls of like the Edwardian era or not. I saw a really awesome, it was an exhibit at the Met on women's fashion for like a 100-year span. And I don't know that I ever heard of the Gibson Girls before, or if I had, I hadn't seen it really explained and displayed as the Met did. It was pretty cool, because these were women who were like rebelling against the Victorian structure that they had to wear, all the like layers and everything. This was like distinctly like, okay, they're able to play sports in their get-ups, even though it's still basically very constricting. But it was definitely empowering for the time. That's not what we're talking about. King Oliver, born today, 1881, who is a blues jazz musician from Savannah, Georgia, who was performing and writing in the teens and 20s and 30s. And this is an era that I think is so cool. Him, Louis Armstrong, they're all like the first people to be put down on record playing this kind of music, and also while doing that, defining what the sound is and what it means for them, and defining a genre, right? I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again, this is all proto rock and roll, in my opinion. It's interesting because it's like this is the horizon line. Anything before them is like over the horizon that we can't see, because they were possibly playing this kind of thing. Let's say like a W.C. Handy or Buddy Bolden. I mean, they were definitely playing this type of thing, but in their own way and predating recording technology. So all we have are secondhand accounts of what they were doing and how inspirational it was. King Oliver being one of the first guys who was there at the dawn of recording technology to really show it. And this is still really early. And if it doesn't fully make sense why this is rock and roll, Professor Longhair, born today, 1918, who is a New Orleans rhythm and blues musician, or was a New Orleans rhythm and blues musician, that like, same story. This is all the African American experience and struggle, and them internalizing their past, their present, and I guess their future. I don't know. Either way, only point is, as you get closer to like mid-century, it certainly is rock and roll. And where is the dividing line between any of this stuff? I don't know. Like, where is the dividing line between jazz and blues when it comes to like really early jazz? It's the blues, just with different instruments, right? So you creep forward in time, and then this is rhythm and blues, and then this is rock and roll, and here we are today with all sorts of great music all around us. Carl Perkins today recorded Blue Suede Shoes in 1956. Get ready for a sad story, folks. So this was a runaway success. He's, of course, sharing record label status with Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Orbison, Elvis Presley, and him and his band. His band consisted of members of his family. Were en route to New York City to play Blue Suede Shoes live on television when they got into a car wreck and flipped their car over into the side of a ditch and wound up waking up in the hospital. But, you know, the show must go on. And so who do they see on television performing their song from the hospital bed? None other than Elvis Presley. Solidifying the song as a hit, solidifying Elvis Presley as a bona fide star, and Carl Perkins eventually gets out of his hospital bed and continues doing his stuff, but never reaches the heights of Elvis. Now, okay, sure, you know, he's not Elvis, but he did write his own songs. What is the line from Mystery Train? You hear that? I'm not entertaining somebody here. Snooze fest. Anyway, yeah, there's a whole bunch more. This and more, particularly sad stories about Carl Perkins can be found in the Go Cat Go biography book about Carl Perkins. Can't suggest it enough. I read it first in high school, and I was working for a radio station at the time, and I was able to get a possible interview with him at Tramps. I had just read the book. I was like fiending over it, his story, and everything, and then he canceled it, and like maybe 2 months later passed away. Put that on the list of lots of regrets for life. Yeah. Anyway, what else? 1958, today, the film Bell, Book, and Candle premiered, starring beautiful Kim Novak and James Stewart. This is a movie I haven't seen in a while. It's beautiful to look at, and I probably got to revisit it. Yeah. And last but certainly not least, on this day, Invasion of the Astro Monster premiered 1965. Quintessential King Ghidorah viewing. Yeah. Wonderful Godzilla film. Is it my favorite, you ask? No, that would be Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. But this one's really good too, aka Monster X. Yeah. So there you go. Monster X, Monster Zero. Monster Zero. Yeah, that's it. The whole day. We've been playing all day. He's all tuckered out. All tuckered out. Anyway, that's it. December 19th. All things you can shape your life around. Because otherwise, we're just home. Again. Till tomorrow. Goodbye.